Good evening. On our backup account, we are still suspended on the other account until around 10 p.m. this evening, but we are going to be streaming here, and I want to thank you guys for joining. I'm live on Facebook, and I'm also live on TikTok as well, and also on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is still there. So if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. I want to thank you guys. I hope your weekend is as good as my own, because I have rested and I can't wait for the new weeks to come. How you guys doing, man? Who is inviting me to play game? I don't know how to play TikTok game, to be honest. So I'm just an old school on TikTok, I'm afraid. Shahal, so sorry. I don't play game, please. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it. I attempted to play game on TikTok before. I don't know how to do it, to be honest. I think it's just people. I don't know how to do it. So my people, good evening. I want to speak today with anger, but not with insult, but with truth. I want to ask one painful question, which a lot of our people don't often ask, or many of us are afraid to ask. Is Nigeria actually fixable? Is it fixable? Is Nigeria fixable? I'm from Nigeria, and no matter how much I try to deny the fact, I am from that country, and it's painful. As much as I want to identify and be proudly representing the country, we must tell ourselves the sad truth. And sometimes we need to ask ourselves a question, because I don't see Nigeria as a home. I don't know if you see Nigeria as a home, and I'm happy for you if you see it as a home. I don't. There is nothing encouraging. Every day I look at things there, it's like retrogressive is the order of the day, not progressive. And also because sometimes when I really look at this country, honestly, it feels like we are not functioning as a society anymore. We are not functioning as a serious nation. We are only surviving inside chaos. Forget about big men. A country is not a flag. I want you to understand that. A country is not the green, white, green. It's not a slogan, I'm a Naija boy. And a country is definitely not a political party. A country is a system that works. A system that works. And let us be honest with ourselves. Our system is broken. In short, saying it's broken is that there was a system, then it broke. It's like there was a glass, and the glass is broken. So I wouldn't say our system is broken. It's not broken because there was nothing in existence. And I don't mean like structurally broken. No, it's not broken. It's not in existence. We do not have emergency service that works. We do not have hospital that can respond to crisis. We do not have emergency number you can call and trust they will help you if you are in need, and they will arrive on time. In Nigeria, if somebody collapses beside you right now, what would you do? You look for a private car. You look for Okada. You start begging strangers. That is not a normal country. With oil, with golds, with raw mineral resources. If a pregnant woman is in emergency, who would you call? We have seen a pregnant woman being carried on Okada before, bleeding. Dragged into taxi. Accident victims are left on the road because nobody knows who to call. We don't even have a functioning national emergency response that everyone knows. And yet, this is one of the biggest economies in Africa. And let that sink in. We celebrate GDP, but we cannot save a human being on the right side. The reason why I want to talk about this today will be basically a surprise to you, but I want to start in a high note, and I want you guys to understand that voices like these are getting out of our circulation because it's discouraging. Even high-profile celebrities, powerful people can have accident on Nigerian road and there's no coordinated ambulance system waiting for them. So imagine what happened to the poor man. Imagine what happened to Anthony Joshua. Imagine what happened to the youth in the slum. Now let me bring it closer. We are watching politicians buying campaign buses. We are watching political structure being built for 2027. But we cannot build an ambulance for today. We cannot found a political movement. We cannot found emergency response. We can print poster, but we cannot keep people alive. What kind of priority are these? And this is where the real problem of Nigeria is. It's not only corruption, it is the thinking. It is broken value system. It is a society that no longer knows what is urgent. We have trained ourselves to accept madness as normal. And we have trained ourselves to laugh at tragedy. We have trained ourselves to shout online about politicians, but never demand a system that change. We argue about who is powerful online. We argue about who is trending. We argue about influencers. We don't argue about emergency service. We don't argue about hospital. We don't argue about response time. We don't argue about accountability. Our youth are fighting online over who is more powerful between Davido and Wizkid, Burna Boy and Wheezy, Burna Boy and Fela Kuti, VDM versus this, VDM versus that, MrBen versus that. That is all we drag all week long in Nigeria. Meanwhile, the system that will protect their future does not exist. And this is the real tragedy. Because you cannot survive poverty. And you cannot also survive a society that does not think. Nigeria don't think. And that is the biggest problem. Our engine room of thinking is collapsing. And let me say something that may sound painful to some people that are hypocrite. In Nigeria today, activism where survivor is dangerous. Because many people who shouted yesterday, when they finally made it, they joined the same system they condemn. That is why ordinary people are tired. That is why people now look at anyone speaking and say, if you make money tomorrow, you will join them. And honestly, sometimes I understand why people feel that way. Because we haven't seen it. We have seen it again and again. So the problem is no longer only leaders. It is credibility. It is trust. It is disbelief. And people no longer believe that sacrifice changes anything. Now it's hustling and make your own. Now listen carefully. When a public official can openly say, I cannot pay salary because I need to buy cars, I need to buy this and that. That is not leadership alone. That is not failure alone. That is institutional collapse. That is what I call non-existing system. When a public figure, a minister, and I will play the video for you guys to see today, where Wike was literally saying he cannot buy vehicle, he cannot pay salary because he will need to buy vehicles. And indeed, he bought vehicles. In a functioning society, salary is non-negotiable. Human survival is non-negotiable. You do not pause people's livelihood to upgrade your comfort. But in Nigeria, we clap and defend them. We politicize everything. We tribalize everything. We even insult the workers for complaining. This is what I call the patriotism of citizen. And the politicians, they patronize you. You are treated like a children. You are spoken to like a beggar. You are expected to be grateful for the crumbs, and yet you are the one funding the entire country. My people, the most dangerous thing in Nigeria today is not insecurity. It is not. It's the death of logic. People don't think, and we have normalized nonsense. We have turned suffering into content. We have turned pain into entertainment. We have turned national failure into social media debate. And let me be very clear tonight. A country that cannot protect life cannot claim progress. A country that cannot move an injured citizen from one point A to point B safely has no moral right to speak about development. This is why sometimes, very honest, I ask myself, is Nigeria unfixable? Not because Nigerians are afraid or are stupid, but because the system is designed to punish decency and reward silence. It is designed to frustrate those who ask questions and promote those who protect narrative. And I still believe one thing: a country only becomes a truly unfixable when the people stop thinking. And currently, Nigerians are not thinking. Not when leaders fail. The leaders have failed, but the citizens are not thinking. Our priority have shifted. When a citizen stop reasoning, when a citizen stop connecting cause and effect, when citizens stop demanding structure instead of personality, we don't need more heroes. We need system. We don't need more saviors. We need accountability. We don't need more political bosses. We need ambulance. We don't need more convoy. We need emergency numbers that works. We don't need more noise. We need institution. My people, tonight is not about party. It is not about tribe. It's not about religion. It is about survival. It's about asking ourselves a simple question: what kind of a country are we building or have we built? If our leaders can move freely, but our dying citizens cannot. If our politicians are protected, but our mothers in labors are not. If our youth are busy fighting online, why their future is being dismantled offline. Nigeria is not poor. Nigeria is badly managed. Nigeria is badly tolerated. And until we start demanding system instead of personality, this cycle will continue. So tonight, I'm not telling you to hate anyone. I'm asking you to wake up and demand structure, demand accountability, and demand emergency service, demand institution, because a nation that cannot save its own people has already lost its soul. And this is MrBen. And tonight we're going to start. I'll be showing you some couple of videos that I have got over the weekend. And I want to show you this video because it is on my heart to show to you guys. What I want to do on my platform now is to come here and drop what I want to drop. I definitely know I cannot make it on social media. I cannot be the top YouTuber that you want. I have a conscience. My conscience is always judging me, even when I want to deviate. It's always touching me if I want to deviate. So I have a conscience. And with the pattern of things, I cannot be paler. I definitely cannot turn myself into the freeze. I am my own person. And I will always come here to tell you the truth. And tonight is the night where I will speak again once more time. Is Nigeria unfixable? When a nation stops thinking and the people pay the price. The price is being paid. So the first video I'll show to you is a video of Governor Wike basically presenting a statement that should be concerning to anyone that cares to listen. But we're going to go and listen to it. Then we'll start. For those of you guys on TikTok, you might not be able to see it. I'm going to try to forward the video to where Wike was speaking about what I've just talked about now. And this is not about Wike. I want you to understand this is not about Governor Wike. Wike is doing what Wike is doing because Wike knows the country has failed. and the citizens are completely disabled. When I mean disabled, they are not in charge of their ability.
And this allowances and wages. How do we buy these vehicles?
This is a check of 200 million.
That's not the video I want to show
you. Nobody can just bring out the whole money.
Nobody can just bring out the whole money. Now, if you remember last week, the workers of FCT complained that their salary has not been paid. Then they went outside and demonstrated. That was the day the president was traveling to Turkey. Wike sneaked from the back and went to the airport to say goodbye to the president. Now, Wike then called a press conference today, surrounded by soldiers behind him, police officer behind him, and the disabled citizen I talked about. And Wike said this to them. Listen to Wike. I'll try as much as possible to speak to you guys on TikTok. I will say what he said in case you don't hear it very well.
You will guide us, you will direct us, you will lead us.
Nobody can just bring out the whole money and pay allowances and wages. How do we buy these vehicles? How will we construct the roads?
Nobody can bring out the whole money and pay allowances and wages. Okay? Nobody can bring out the whole money and pay allowances and wages. I want you to pay attention. We can say nobody can bring the whole money and pay allowances and wages. Okay? So the workers that are complaining, Wike is addressing them now, telling them, you don't expect me to bring the whole money out and come and pay allowances, what I owe you, the work you've done for 30 days, for 2 months. Nobody can do it. And why do you think nobody can do it? Let Wike tell you.
Rehabilitate schools. And this were in GSA. Nobody can just bring out the whole money and pay allowances and wages. How will we buy these vehicles? How will we construct the roads? How will we rehabilitate the schools?
Now, you can see now, nobody can bring the whole money and pay. How would we buy this vehicle? The vehicle, how would we do the road if we pay your salary? Mustafa, good evening. Mosty, are you there? Mustafa? Hold on. Mustafa, are you mute? Okay, if you're not there, it's fine. Until you're back. Now,
Mr. Benson, Wike is not a normal human being.
But my brother, I thought I'm the only one hearing it too.
I know him personally because I met him once in Abuja. He's, there's some kai and whatever that he puts in the system. So,
but if you watch the video, sir, you see how many people sat down there when he's saying this. Like,
yeah, I saw the video. He's very shameless. He doesn't care.
He
doesn't have any atom of. When you check when he was fighting with His Excellency Fubara, you will understand the kind of person he is. You can't go to Port Harcourt and abuse. Okay, let's say you go to Rumokri or LMA and say you abuse Wike. People will kill you. It's just a tout. What do you expect? Mr. Benson, like 70% of the leaders, governors, ministers of Nigeria, all of them are touts.
But hold on a second. Hold on, brother. Did you hear what he said? Nobody can pay wages and allowances. How would we buy these vehicles? I mean, like.
Okay, Mr. Benson, in the same world, let me ask you something. Who are the people? Without the people, will the war go on?
But people are sitting down there.
Without the people, who is he working for? That road that is constructing, if there is no people, is it of use?
When I watched that video over the weekend, I didn't know what to do. I was just like,
I know the right English to say. The grammar is you are flabbergasted.
I am flabbergasted. To comment, I couldn't comment. To comment on the video, I couldn't comment. Yes. I couldn't think.
Yes. You are flabbergasted, that's right.
Oh, let's listen.
And this were in GSA, and it was difficult for us to assess funds. What was happening was just approvals, buying of computers, the whole money will finish. And yet you say, when this minister was there, he couldn't do anything. How would he do something? He would go and print money. When I came, this FCT idea was 9 billion naira. 9 billion a month. Today, by the grace of God, we are feeding not around 30 billion naira every month.
Why are they clapping? The guy just told them he can't pay staff salary. And he said when he came, the return to the FCT is 9 billion. Now they are doing turnover of 30 billion. So they should be able to pay even salary.
Mr. Benson,
but hold on, sir. Why are the people clapping? Did they understand? Jesus. I want to deny. I want to tear my passport.
See, 95% of Nigerians need therapy.
But hold on. Did they understand what he's saying there? The guy just said, I cannot pay salary because I need to buy cars. The last administration, they were remitting 9 billion. Now I am remitting 30 billion. But I cannot pay salary. How does it make any sense?
On Sunday and on Friday, they will go to mosques and church to pray for that salary. Don't worry.
No, do you now see Wike is not the problem? The citizens are the problem.
He was never the problem. He is following the system the way it is. Because he knows people who tolerate him. Can you do that in England?
You can't do that in Ghana. In Ghana.
You see? So, like, people are tasting water. They're testing water. So now he has come out confidently and say whatever, and he see that nothing has happened to him.
He got a standing ovation. People clap like.
Mr. Benson, why are you flabbergasted? Like, God, it is Nigeria for you. That's why you see people stealing 200 billion, 1 trillion. How much was missed in NMPC recently when they calculated? It was going to 200 and something trillion naira.
That is a whole budget of a year.
Yeah, our future. Whoa. And nobody's talking about it. Even the citizens, some of the 70% of citizens don't even know.
They are online arguing about Davido and Wizkid.
Yeah, Fela and Wizkid.
Fela and Wizkid. That's what they gave them. They gave them nonsense to be biting.
Yeah. I was with a professor last 3 months. He told me Nigerians are the most educated, illiterate people in the world.
I think we should take it. I think at the moment, my brother, there was a time I used to say Nigeria is giant of Africa. I have stopped saying that. Because giant is not the height. Giant is what you have. Okay? America is less than 300 million people. America is the most powerful nation on earth. India is 1 billion. Okay? Pakistan is going to almost 500 million. China is almost going to 2 billion. But America is considered the most powerful nation on the earth, not by number. It's because of the setup and the system that they've been able to build over the years. Now, when we sit down and say Nigeria is the most educated, or we are the giant of Africa, are we really the giant of? Do you know Nigeria is the reason why other African countries have refused open border? Mustafa, do you know Nigeria is the reason why other African countries refuse at the AU open border? The open border, so that you can just travel in any African country you want. South Africa, everywhere. Because if you open it today, half of Lagos will move to South Africa. Half of Lagos will move to South Africa. We are not giant. People should stop it. We are termite.
It's not even the movie. Nigeria is the country that is holding Africa behind.
Yes. And they are rightly doing so.
We are the problem of Africa, and we don't want to accept that we are the problem of Africa. Like right now, I'm in South Africa. When you go and see our Nigerians in South Africa, the only thing we're doing is wrong things. Killing each other, cultism.
You leave Nigeria, you carry court to Italy, Napoli, you carry court to Dubai, you carry court to South Africa.
Same thing they are doing at home. Because why? Because that is the only thing they know what to do. You understand? They are limited to that thing they are doing. So they don't know anything other than what they are doing. And they are not ready to leave that thing and expose their thinking and regress to understand how to move on. And they hold their useless character as a religion.
Look at the way they are active online. Look at the way they are active when they argue about nonsense, arguing about B-Lord, arguing about this, arguing about Burna Boy. They are so active.
How did they learn that? They learn it from our leaders. Our leaders are there. Okay, I'll go to the office, I'll steal, I'll buy big houses, buy big cars, compete against my mates. It's from there. The youths, okay, that's who I'm looking up to. I want to be like Wiki. There are a lot of people in Nigeria that want to be like Wiki. What do you expect?
Hey. Okay, let's listen.
Stealing money, driving Rolls Royce. You have 3 Rolls Royce in your house, and you are saying you won't pay salary.
He boldly say, if I pay, so how will I buy this cars? I will show you the cars now. I will soon show you the cars. I will show you people the cars. Let's listen.
What is called performance? What is called performance? So if we have 30 billion, and then we move 2 billion naira to augment for salary, and then it's okay to remove another 12 billion naira for infrastructure, and then the remaining one you have to run the moment you see 5 billion naira in the account, you remember that something that was not paid in 2015, it is not that they will pay it.
And then he talk with so much ignorance and arrogance. Like he talk like he's like.
MrBen, can I say something real quick, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, please, I'm a little bit at work. Probably I might be like a little bit noise.
Go ahead.
Noise is there here, yeah. So my brother, I'm from Igbo. I'm from Enugu State.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I live in the United States in Tennessee.
Okay, sir.
So when I see what is going on in Nigeria, bro, I weep for the future of Nigeria. And the stupid youth in Nigeria don't even know that they are drowning in Atlantic Ocean, that they are in the middle of ocean with no life jacket, that they're drowning. You see, that's why I stopped sending money to random people in Nigeria like I used to do, because like I cannot do it anymore. It was way bigger than me, because they should hold their leadership responsible. My bro, they don't have money, but they have data everywhere. Let's say you are talking about BDM here now or matchmaking. Bro, you will see like 1,000 views here right now. You understand me, right? Yeah. When you have serious conversation to say about the serious issue in Nigeria, Nigerian youth don't turn up. Nothing concern them. Just the girls focus on Yahoo, hookup. The boys focus on Yahoo, criminality everywhere.
And insult online and just banter.
That's it. When I was living in Dubai, you know what? I'm like, I moved to US now almost like 2 years. I lived in Dubai 7 years, bro. When I was living in that place, if I tell you what I take my eyes, what Nigerian boys are doing there, cultism everywhere, prostitution everywhere. It's like I'm ashamed to even call myself a Nigerian. That's why this year now, next month, I go training for US Army. Then they forgive me passport quick because I can't even carry our passport to anywhere anymore. The shame is too much.
Please go and join. Go and join.
Yeah, you can see there's no before they will say they won't even give you that.
No, that one, no, I'm a permanent resident. So as you see, those people here, nowhere I can say you're a Nigerian when they go reason you well like a human being. Do you know how many airports I've stopped? They double search me or they put me outside because I have Nigerian passport.
Huh.
Bro, this is way bigger than us. Nigerians are like cancer all over the world. They're like parasites, like non-productive millions of people. Like how many people are productive in Nigeria? How many percentage of people are productive in Nigeria? Probably like 5%.
Do you know why I run this kind of program? I want to discourage Nigerian that is already escaping to forget home. Hate me if you like. Build your family.
I already made up my mind that if I die, they bury me for US here.
Live your family, enjoy your family here.
Before waiting, if you die, honey, your body, you don't know anything. No? You are gone.
You are gone. Whatever it happened, that's where it happened.
Yeah.
Let's listen to. Thank you, honey. Because of time, I want to rag on with the play video I'm doing.
Away. That's where we were supposed to be. So I appeal to you that the future of this country is on all of us.
Now, I told you guys I want to show. This is Wike now. This is Wike with brand new bosses. Brand new bosses. Brand new. Written Hope. Tinubu 2027. He bought them. He launched them in Port Harcourt just yesterday. 100 of it. Brand new. And the people are dancing. Look at the bosses. Look at the bosses. We don't have ambulance. But these are the bosses for election that is coming 2027. Good evening. Look at that. They are launching it. MLA local government.
Excuse me. This is a check-up.
And then this one, they call themselves youth, the northern youth. They went and raised 200 million and gave it to Ganduji to give it to Tinubu to buy form.
Are living in 1981.
No. Let me finish this market. The youth, let the youth announce it. Let the youth announce what they did.
200 million to buy. Excuse me. This is a check of 200 million to purchase the nomination form of His Excellency.
This is a check of 200 million. And they're giving it to Ganduji, the youth from the north, to go and give it to Tinubu to buy form.
Please, in a sane world, MrBen, 200 million can renovate more than 30 schools that are dilapidated.
Nigeria is a funny country.
But they won't do the needful, you see. You're giving a river a cup of water.
200 million. Nobody asked them. They went to raise it, and they want to buy form for Tinubu.
Do you know when I just lost hope in Nigeria? When I turn around and see the youths, when you go and sit down with the youths and converse and hear the level of mentality they have, that's when you say, no, Nigeria will never come back. Because the future is the youths. And when the future is gone, when the future don't think about the future, how will the future manifest the future?
Hey,
It's shocking, bro.
I am sitting down here. I don't even know how to process what I'm watching.
They are like mouse that you just put a small cheese on the trap, and then we all rush towards that small stuff. That's what they're like. Like when you want to catch a mouse, you put a cheese, small cheese. Even though you put the big one, the mouse will not go for the big one.
It's going for that little one.
One that there's a trap on it. That's what they are. And it is sad this is happening right in front of our faces. But remember, I told you, Ben, I said, just go and take a case study of our Nigerian social media space and observe what you see on a daily basis. And you see, the problem is, one of the major problems is, you see the bloggers. I don't blame them. Probably they're making their money, but they are one of the problems. The average Nigerian today, living in that country, ask him, where do you get your information from? I tell you, it's a blogger. I get my information from Niger Blog. I get it from Insta Blog. No real conversation anymore. From day to day, from week to week, is problem. This fighting, this personal beef between themselves. Nobody's talking about what is really happening in the country. Remember, Ben, when they wanted to pass that social media law, you want Nigeria.
We talk about it for weeks on this platform.
They did not listen. Instead, they were talking about VDM going to bank, going to GTB bank, that mother took money. That was what those social Nigerians were gallivanting and discussing. But that week, they were passing a significant law to silence their voice. But they were not interested.
How do you explain that a minister look at the worker protesting for their salary? He said, you don't expect me to pay. If I pay you, how am I going to buy all these buses? How am I going to buy cars? Salary.
Nobody challenged him there.
I say people clap for his next statement. And then the next video I'm showing now is some people that call themselves the youth from the north. They raised 200 million to buy form for the president. Nigerians, psychopath. Well, we did. And tomorrow somebody will be in the UK and say, I am tired. This country is racist. This country is supposed to make they push you all of us come out here. Make our eye clear.
Content yourself. You guys.
Which kind of rubbish racist? We get people where they racist like Nigerians.
Nobody, I agree with you.
We are the most racist people to ourselves in the whole world.
Wickedness, now full our hearts. Wickedness.
We're not to ourselves now. No, we can agree. Now greed.
No, greed goes wickedness comes first before the greed. They go together. They working hand to hand.
I was listening to a story on a platform the other day. The guy was his wife. The guy is from Benin, so he gave this story to directly. His own story. His wife was pregnant. They have 2 kids already. They're having the 3rd child. The general hospital he was going in Benin there, I think the wife did not like the gynecologist, so the wife wanted to change. Then they changed to another hospital, and they went to this hospital for the day to deliver. Then when they checked her, they said, you are overdue, so we'll perform CS for you. We'll perform CS for you, okay? And then the guy went to the hospital with his wife. When he get to the hospital, they were preparing everything. They asked the guy to go buy all whatever he needs, all the stuff they need for the CS. So the guy then and his wife, he said the wife was actually traveling. The wife was the one driving. So the guy and his wife then went to the pharmacist and bought whatever they need. They got back to the hospital. Then they started the CS. When they did the CS, they carried the wife. They can't call the guy back inside, say, congratulations, you don't born a baby. He can't say, he can't collect him baby. Can't look at him baby, looking wife. He said about 1 hour later, they don't tie the wife. They don't carry the wife, come out of the theater immediately. He can't they say, but this thing is a bit too fast. They don't wrap the wife belly immediately. They don't wrap him. So as they still sit down for that hospital hall there, the wife can't complain. Say in the feel sick. The guy can't call the doctor, call the nurse, tell the nurse, say, the woman they feel pain. The nurse say, so it be, say no problem. Say when you do CS, na normal pain. The woman can't they feel sick inside the hospital there. New baby, healthy baby, but the woman where they just operate, they sick. The woman can't they complain, say, are they sick, are they sick, are they sick? The nurse no answer. You know why they talk this thing now? Accountability. As they talk this thing now, some people go come by now, they go, they talk hard topic. They are not talking about dating, matchmaking nonsense. Because the matchmaking they are doing in the UK is not matchmaking. It's a show me toto that they are doing. It's nothing. So matchmaking, all this topic. But when we are talking like the people pass by. But one day, it will be your turn. That system where you no one listening to. Now, this woman in the hospital was complaining. They no answer him. For more than 3 hours, they no answer this woman. After almost 4 hours, now they can't check him. When they check him, the woman can't they slump. Can't they fall. The guy can't say can't they fight inside the hospital. Can't call guys. Can't they quarrel. Say, check my wife. And they can't rush the wife, enter the theater. The wife no come out. He pie there. Yeah, I say I get the story. I get the story from the husband mouth, from the husband. Because they say when they do this here, they know stitch and well. One of in
Mr. Benson, me is not a story. I've seen a lot of people dying.
So
in the hospital in Nigeria.
as the woman pie, they come out and say sorry, he couldn't make it. What do you mean he couldn't make it? They can't say they can't take the picture. They see and say they know stitch and well. Now the man and the wife was working in the afternoon, go to the market, go to the pharmacist together. The woman was not sick, anything. The woman was not ill. Now doctor kill Payam inside that hospital. And I ignorance Payam. Now when they talk about accountability, people go think say a joke with a joke. Baba, I say they don't abandon them. If they cry up and down and make the help them. If they cry up and down, I have the voice. Now you take him out, talk him. The child survive, the pikin where the born survive. The man go. He said this afternoon I was walking with my wife. 12 midnight, my wife don't go. Left 3 children.
Like you said, Ben, I have one of my bosses then when I was in Nigeria, when I just graduated. Then I was doing internship in Chevron. And this guy is a very wealthy guy. May God bless his soul. So this guy saw me. He's a former manager in Chevron, but he has retired and set up his own company. So he saw me as a young, promising guy, and
I believe call is coming into your phone.
Mr. Benson, all these things is normal in Nigeria.
He phoned me and called me up, said, come and be working for me. Why? When you finish your interment, pending when you were, it would come out off, right? That you shouldn't worry. So he traveled back to Nigeria. Some doctors in Nigeria convinced him that they're going to do an operation for him. That are going to, I don't know how they did it. They did the operation. The operation was successful. After 3 weeks, the liver failed, and this guy died.
Eh?
I was shocked.
So hold on, the guy they live abroad.
This one.
Mr. Lodge, come back, because I won't hear this story.
It was Nigerian doctors that advised him.
So was the guy in abroad already?
No, he's living in Nigeria, but he has money in Nigeria. Some doctors in Nigeria advised him that they should remove the liver or whatever they will treat him. So they did the operation, the liver transplant and everything. 3 weeks time, the liver failed and this guy died. This man just died like that.
I know. Be say he was in emergency before they do this operation. No,
it was not in an emergency. He was not sick.
Logic. I blame him. I blame him. He was so negligent of his health. You have money in Nigeria. If you have money, God has answered your prayers. It's for you to use that money properly on yourself. You have money to go to abroad. You will leave a Nigerian doctor to operate on you. That's a suicide mission now, and he has achieved his aim.
I say you no go see anybody to say sorry.
Nobody. I saw this man doesn't go like that.
Sorry. They will tell you it's the will of God.
I want to show.
Not the last week here when MrBen talk about somebody carry motor or license number go jam somebody.
The VDM actually talk about the matter. VDM talked about this matter, that the guy carry a fake private number, then use the car to pie one boy, another boy leg was chopped off. So as the guy can't claim right, said nobody arrest the guy. First of all, nobody arrest the guy. The family can't cry, can't beat VDM. VDM can't say the guy pay the bill. Pay the bill, pay the bill. No arrest, no court case, nothing. Just like that. Ha, Nigeria.
Mr. Benson, do you know how many murderers are roaming around Nigeria? Plenty of murderers are going around. One thing I kind of understand with Nigeria is because we are so populated, we don't care about life. We don't have value for humanity, you understand?
If we care about life, do you think Ekwere Madu we need a kidney for the daughter in London? And Ekwere Madu no see anybody inside his family, inside his lineage, inside the people that have enjoyed his money.
That is sweet me. That case sweet me.
That case sweet me, eh?
Don't go England with that.
That case sweet. No. You know why the case sweet me? The case opened my eye to be able to tell Nigerian poor people, say, see, now like this, real people see owner. You are just an experiment. If they need heart, now you then go carry. So Ekwerema do not see anybody inside your own generation. Now one poor boy for road, now you see carry. He carry him, pay transport, carry and go catch and carry and come London. Carry and come London. Ekwerema do jail. In wife do jail. In Nigeria, they go pie that boy. As the boy raise alarm, they go catch the boy, pie him on top. And Nigerians go there online, they clap. Say that useless boy, You don't collect money now. Why they talk?
Not good for them.
Not good for them.
You see, Ben, the worship for excessive wealth is alarming. And that is why you see a lot of people in Nigeria that will come and display wealth on social media. I own this, I do this, I got that. And people will be worshiping them.
Oh, you know, see what happened last week? You see what happened last week? That boy what they call Egugu. Egugu come out, disgrace himself. Disgrace himself totally. Nigerians were saying, you don't even know anything. The next way the boy say he don't buy house. Go video them, all the blog they post them. What does that tell you? No, what you see what that thing tell you? That thing tell you say ignorance pays. He can't buy house, he can't show the room, can't they show the beautiful house and blog can't they say congratulations, Egugu don't buy house. I can't they look and say like now like this una be
The worship of wealth.
now like this one Pella too go launch car, small boy go launch car so that to avoid all the embarrassment when he calls himself to cover. Then as if that was not enough, but this is like you go buy house to show say even my ignorance I get house. Like how does that a priority in life?
And everybody will be talking about it.
I say people we are talking about the house. People we are talking about the house. Why do you think if our musicians return back to Nigeria, they carry convoy, they buy 3 Ferrari, they can't drive. They buy Ferrari, they buy Bugatti Veyron. Why is Davido not he's driving his Bugatti Veyron in America? Why is Davido not driving his Bugatti Veyron in US?
Who sent them?
Why you know they drive?
Nobody sent them for you.
Why Davido no they drive in book? Why Whiskey no they drive in Ferrari and in Bugatti Veyron in London?
There's this guy in the comment. He says, Ben Anthony, he says, go and buy your own house. These are the kind of people.
Oh, Baba, I get cow, but now I get according to my size. So what we are talking here is not your level of understanding. Please come on here, go and join Legge Miami. Go to Legge Miami platform. Just go and sit down there, or go to Egugu, or go to Pella. I bet if you cross this page, come out, JJJ, they go your own way.
Mr. Benson, you even have strength. Why are you? Why, for example, okay, if a madman stone you with stone, you will carry the stone now.
Yes, though, and they do them these days, so.
The madman now.
Yes, now if madman stone me, I carry block.
Madman gets sense of I have to think of the pistol to stone you. That means he had to.
If a madman carry stone, me say get sense. I go take my time carry stone. Now iron I go carry. Iron, I go carry Rosham. Because these days it's no longer possible to say, oh, he's a madman, make we leave him. If you allow madman will beat you and rush into your house.
Will disgrace you.
Yes, somebody's talking about Chimamanda. Chimamanda lost their own son as well in the hospital in Lagos. It's just madness. Negligence everywhere.
No accountability.
People forgetting scissors.
You know how many people? A lot of people are there in Nigeria because of negligence in a lot of ways. Like, for example, now, Mr. Benson, do you know that it's only Nigeria? You have an accident, you are bleeding to death.
And nothing they happen.
They will say, go and bring police report. You're dying, they will say, go and bring police report.
So, as I was showing the video now, there's a video I'm showing to the people on YouTube. You see these children, this is occasion, it's a wedding or whatever. These are children on the look at what they are eating. That's leftover. They gather children of
And people were videoing it.
yes, 7 years old. Yes.
Suffer come. Some of them suffer for plate. You don't
This is Nigeria for you. This is real Nigeria. My people, this is real Nigeria. Do not let anybody deceive you. We are fake nation. This is real Nigeria. This is real Nigeria.
Wickedness we're talking about. Adults were there watching these kids.
Adult turn camera to video them, to monetize it.
Videoing them. They didn't even try to stop them and say, no, this is remnant. Don't eat it. Even though they don't have the provision to give them food. But at least.
But I like that they document it, and I like that they posted it, because it exposed what we are trying to hide. It shows. I like that they actually video it, and I like that they posted it, because there is no other protest. There's no other evidence to show that we don't fail than this one. These are children. These are children. My dog, I have a dog, right? My dog will not eat this. If I release my dog and my dog see food like this, you know, go touch him. My dog no go touch him.
That's how degenerate we are.
My dog no go touch him. Maybe okay, now we move away from there. The next video I'm showing is the former Minister of Petroleum, Dezani. She's on trial in London. I hope you guys know that.
Yeah.
Now, Dezani is on trial in London. Look at the way she dressed. Dezani stole more than $200 million, 200 million pounds. They said Dezani went to Harrods one afternoon and she spent £2 million in Harrods in London. 2 million, the court had it with evidence, with the receipt from Harrods. £2 million.
Where no born British has ever done before.
You know who they prosecute him now? Now UK they prosecute him. Oh. Let Dezani finish. Dezani enter this prosecution now. Dezani go do in time. Dezani go back to Nigeria. Dezani go be Queen's maker inside Nigeria. Nigeria go welcome him. They go turn funfair for him. She go come be powerful woman. She go serve jail here, convicted. She go return to Nigeria. James Ibori.
Could become a kingmaker.
He go become a queen maker and a kingmaker in Nigeria. That's how we run it. That's how we run it. Like we no get sense. That's how we run it. She spent, okay, when did they do this trial? Look at it, there's no Nigerian media here. There is no Arise, there's no Arise. It's white, Oibo, 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 Oibo. Because we don't get media. We get noise maker.
And liars.
And liars. We don't get media. We don't get. The woman spent $2 million. £2 million. That is $1.2 million in one shopping spree. Houses everywhere in London. But everything will be taken from her now. Unfortunately, corruption will take place. The British will return that money back to Nigeria. It will go into somebody's pocket. All the Abacha loot, where are they now?
The country, I don't know.
I am not, and I'm just documenting the wreckage. Thank God for YouTube, because it will be there for life.
Morning. What do you think about corruption in Nigeria? How do you feel about the charges?
These are all Oyibo media. Nigeria no get media to represent us. No channel, nothing. They cannot afford to send a representative. They cannot. Because everybody now trending. What is going viral? Now everybody look for. Lizzie Ogbede, shake breast. Say my breast one side bend. And immediately he post time, he get 10,000 views.
it goes beyond me. This is a woman who came out and said,
I said, if you go to the telegram of a gist lover, you see him as he did there. He did there. She see there as I'm talking to you right now. She did there as I'm talking to you. I don't want to talk about this Soludo Biafra, whatever, sit at home, because I have the video loaded. I have the video program already. The sit at home that is happening in Anambra State, where the governor is telling them that they must resume shop. I don't know whether the governor is infringing on their right by trying to force them to resume shop. I believe so. Technically, you can't force them to go and resume shop. And the governor is saying that he's going to close the shop. But I like that the governor is doing it like that to them so that they will understand their power. The governor says he's going to close the shop. I know what the governor meant, like, okay, the economy of the state is being crumbled. But that is the only way the citizen can protest. Nothing is going right. If the governor open it or he doesn't open it, I don't even give a damn now. Let the governor press their neck even more. At least they can wake up. Nigerian, I'm sorry that I have to be brutal this time around.
Has been going on. Something came to my
Now, this is the final of my evening. Now, I want you guys to listen
just
to
looking
that.
at iShow Speed and Pella and all that has been going on. Something came to my mind. These guys are 21-year-olds. They're literally controlling the world, earning revenue in the millions of dollars. And I started questioning myself, do our children really need tertiary education?
Mr. Lodge, are you hearing what Daddy Freeze is saying?
listening. So what are you trying to say now?
Hold on now. As for me to download the video and bring the video, you know what I mean now. Make una come listen to una influential.
He's trying to say education is a scam.
No, he's trying to say, he said it.
Yeah.
He said it here. I say Daddy Freeze said it here. Pay attention.
Is it a necessity? Because Beyonce no get degree, Mr. Beast no get degree, Messi and Ronaldo no get degree, David Beckham no get degree, Richard Branson no get degree, Bill Gates no get degree. Should we push our children to evolve into what the future is becoming? Just a thought. I not talk say school na scam. I not talk say you don't need school, oh. But is it really, really, really that necessary?
Hey, dumbass, this guy, I swear. So, I know talk say school na scam, oh. Is it really necessary? Daddy Freeze, come on your son from school right now. Your son, remove him from school. And this is a son of a professor. The mother is a professor. The father is a professor. And this is the guy telling Pella, every youth should become like Pella. Nobody should push them to educate themselves. That is cool. Then he'll give you a list of entertainers. So we don't need medical doctor. We don't need lawyers. We don't need electricians.
We don't need engineers.
We don't need engineers. We don't need mathematicians. Everybody should turn to TikTok. How can this man call himself an influencer in Nigeria is beyond me. And he said it like, Daddy Freeze, I want to start from you. Come on, your son from primary school. Tell him, go do apprentice with Pella, Okolu, Katefe. Nigeria is for
It's just like I just picked the word from his mouth.
Jesus.
You know, you can tell someone is a kolo without even saying the word.
How?
That's exactly what he just did.
How do we get to this level of myopic?
And don't be surprised, people will be full in the comment section.
I said people will like it.
I'm just asking in the comment section.
I told someone on another platform.
That's another one there. I think how much other video do I have left? I think that is the last video I have, to be honest. This is the last video, and after this, I think I'll cut off this evening. Mr. Logic, listen to this.
Another platform, maybe a couple of days ago, I said PDP has played its hands completely in the South. It's now on the place where what they say, last card, check up. PDP is now at last card, check up. And the only card they can play, ironically, is Peter.
Peter Obi.
That's the only card they have.
He's in the ADC.
Peter is not serious. He doesn't even know where his pathway to victory is. Peter could have stayed in his LP and there would have been a clear pathway to victory.
Uncertainty.
Every time Peter has to move, it's always somebody else but not Peter. I don't deal with that kind of laziness. The responsibility.
Are you saying that Peter Obi is lazy?
Extremely. When it comes to structural thinking, he's very lazy. It's lazy to think that if he had been in Abga all this year, he couldn't have built this crowd. He would have. It's lazy for him to say that if he was in PDP, he couldn't still have been. He would have. It's extremely irritatingly lazy to think that if he can't solve the problem of the LP, he would have. Now he has joined himself with people that I know he can't even win primaries in their midst. I know Atiku very well, and nobody takes him for granted when it comes to primary. You know why? He has institutional experience of how these things have worked out since 1992. You don't come into a political party where that kind of man is running for ticket and you think you're just going to start screaming your balls and say, I'm not going to agree if it to be to who and who's going to listen to that nonsense. Then you have to look at the other stakeholders that are there. There's the Buhari groupings that make up a El-Rufai, Pantami and all of that. You're going to bully those ones. Do they look like people that are easily bullied? So what are you doing there? If your numbers are your 6 million animated numbers that you got the last time, do you not understand that leaders have responsibility to manage the house? It's like the father of a house running out just because some kids are crying. Your duty is to attend to the problem. Some of them you have to punish. Some of them you have to scold. Some of them you have to pamper. Peter isn't capable of organizing anything apart from this silly show he does all what he will. But hey, it's still something because there's animated energy there. There's enough energy, and luckily for him, there's also some entitlement legitimacy.
What do you think about this, Mr. Logic?
Yeah, to an extent, I quite agree to some of his points. Yeah, because if Peter has stayed with LP, the people knowing him with LP, even though you failed once, all you need to do is to re-strategize again, boost your LP, and the people will still be diverted to your LP. They will stay with you. Because running to PDP now, there are giants in PDP, like the man rightly said, like the likes of Atiku, then the Northern Alliance of what's this guy in Kaduna, El-Rufai,
Malamidem.
and all those guys. They have a stake there in the PDP, and you come in there, there will be conflict of interest because those guys, they are still looking for power like you. So for you to even defeat them, that means power will be shared. So, but if you are in LP, people have already known you with that party. You have supporters there. So instead of people going to PDP, they would rather stick with you where you are than going to PDP right now with this caliber of people. That means vote will be shared.
Okay, Mr. William, what do you think of William J? What do you think about that statement that Mr. Shegun Shugbomi made now?
Yeah, I think I agree with Mr. Logic. I think I agree with him. You know, there's something they call identity. Don't joke with your identity. Stay with it. Everybody knows you. Do you know how many votes he gathered under the LP platform?
He actually won the election, ladies and gentlemen.
He actually won it. So you know, when you don't stick with your identity, people you tend to sway people away from what they actually believe in or what they actually know. So identity is a very big issue.
I think what this guy just said now is the summary of P2B in the last 2.5 years. Now, P2B came from PDP to LP. But LP was non-existent. It was not existing. It was just a political party that some rich guys just form and hide somewhere in case if they need to play it. It's like having one account that, you know, if I need money, I will send it to this account now. And all of a sudden, the guy revitalized the political party called LP. When the election was robbed from them, what you expect P2B to do with Dati then was to stand firm and rebuild the party. And because now P2B say he's not compromised. He's a very honest man. And to some certain extent, he has proven himself to be a very dignified human being. The track record is there to look at. He's a moderate man. But in Nigerian politics, people like him can't collect power. And this is sad. I'm his number one supporter. But we have to be realistic with ourselves. We have to be realistic. P2B lost the election, controversial. P2B did not sustain the followers. There are people that support Atiku 8 years ago. They're still with Atiku today in the north. There are media personality that supported Atiku. They're still with Atiku because Atiku put some of them on a payroll. Payroll means their house, their livelihood is being supported by Atiku for a long-time project. So they are not going to be compromised to start following the party of the day. P2B has no structure. There is zero structure. The structure he built with LP, he abandoned it after the election. Dati Ahmed, the vice presidential candidate then, I remember the interview he gave. They wanted to stand and build that political party. If there's any crisis, they should have sorted it out. If the money need to exchange hand, money need to exchange hand. You need to get to the power first before you fix the country. If you're not ready to get your hand dirty to get to the power, you will never get to the power.
See, Mr. Benson, what is the biggest thing that will make Peter Obi never to be the president of Nigeria is he is selfish himself.
I agree. You want to share more light on that?
Yeah, he is selfish in the sense of for him to leave that LP, that's to say it's not a movement, it's a selfish interest.
So
if it's a movement, it's supposed to be a sacrifice.
He left LP. Hold on. He left LP because he believed that the party structure has been compromised, which to some extent it has, just like PDP. Okay?
Yeah.
If you have a security or if you have a trainer as a boxer and you don't want your trainer to go and work for the opponent, what do? You sustain them. You give them something to hold on to. You offer better condition of work for them. And they will not go and work for the other party. But P2B want to be innocent. And Tinubu was not playing. Tinubu basically destroyed the whole structure of PDP, the whole structure of anything that left of LP. The LP chairman was basically working for APC in disguise. So in some extent, I understand that he's leaving to that political party. But can he win the ticket on that party? I don't think so. I still believe. I don't know if you have seen the picture before of Buhari, Tinubu, Atiku, when they were when they formed APC together. That picture is about to come live. If there's anybody that will defeat Tinubu, it's definitely they're not going to give the ticket to Peter Obi. But Peter Obi will likely be the vice presidential candidate of Atiku. And they might win the election if they have the heart to fight blood to blood. If they don't, Tinubu will clear them again and rob them blind. That's all I can say for now. I'm not going to be shouting, give it to Peter Obi, give it to Peter Obi. This guy just explain it now. Peter Obi is not entitled to be a candidate of ADC. He can be a vice presidential candidate, which I believe that is what exactly why they destroy any chances. But if Atiku find it humble, or if the power broker in the north find it useful enough to say, okay, we are going to, because the South need to do their own. Buhari did for 8 years. Tinubu come in. Tinubu cannot sustain 8 years. We need to stick with to the South. The presidency still return back to the South, and they nominate Peter Obi. Then, with the help of the North, he may win the election. Anything other than that, I don't see it happening. That's my own. I'm not.
Peter Obi does not, he said it himself, that he does not, that he cannot be a vice presidential candidate to anybody.
I think what he say and what is the reality is different. I think, yeah, what he say and what
Mr. Williams, do you listen to all these politicians? Just look at them. Now they'll just call a general meeting among themselves. Why did he leave LP? Do you ever thought that he's going to leave LP? Now, is he not there together with Atiku that he was fighting before? It's the same cabal. There's cycle. It's a cycle. Just look at them. That's why I'm out of the system. The only time I'll wake up and say, okay, Nigeria will start working is when a young person, a vibrant, young, intellectual person will be the leader of Nigeria. Then I'll say, okay, there is hope.
I agree with you.
But all these old people, they will say, even though you vote for a young person, is going to say, okay, let the young person steal. Why will you allow the old people stealing? And then you'll be comfortable with that. It's better my friend that I know will steal, will do business together. The money will reach me. These old people, if they steal money, where can I see them to even say I will collect a share from them? So let the young people rule.
Well, I want to thank you guys. 1 hour, 18 minutes. I want to thank Mr. William for joining. Mr. William, thank you for joining. And thank you for your contribution. Mustafa, once again, thank you. Mr. Logic, thank you so much.
No problem, but I'm welcome.
Our people on YouTube, thank you guys so much. I will leave for now. Thank you. And have a great week, guys.
For you too, Ben.
Yeah.